How's it going, guys? Chris back here again with some more Elden Ring. This time around, we're in a completely different place. Well, we're in the Three Sisters, which is a area up here in this corner of the map that is attached to the quest line of Ronnie the Witch. So I've basically done the first two quests in her quest line, and she's gone off to do whatever she's gonna do. But the reason we did her quest line was because of this place here. So this is the Ansel River Main, which is not really where I want to be. I want to be in the base. Yeah, that's the right one, actually. So I took the elevator down here. That's the path I want to go down. And the reason I want to go down this path is because it is our path to further upgrades. Where we are currently right now in the story, we can't really upgrade our... what do you call it? Our stabby spear? Our bloody hellace more than plus... well, we couldn't do it more than +6. I found a +7. Somber Stone, and I upgraded to +7. And I upgrade... the next upgrade should be down this way. So I'm actually just going to run past these guys because they are not where the upgrade is. It should be here, in the Lake of Rot. So I know Ronnie has more quest to do. I just don't know what it is. I got the 2 items that are attached to her quest. So if you guys want to try to follow along with the horrible instructions that have been provided by not showing you anything, the 2 items that are for her quest are this Curse Mark of Death and the Ranny miniature. This one you get from the Carrion Study Hall, and this one you get from this area here. Why can't I use my dog here? You're not a dog, what are you called? So I don't know. It's our oh god. So Scarlet Rot is an inevitability of this place. Pretty sure. Now, I don't remember exactly where the things I'm looking for are. But I'm gonna survey this area up here to see if there's a bonfire. Or no, a Memory of Grace. Yeah, there is one. I just didn't grab it. So that's one of my major problems in this game, I think. Is that I see bonfires? Not bonfires, what do you call them? Where did I die last? I was over by the Three Sisters, but I didn't die over there. So am I dead down here? Did I die last in the underground? Nope, okay. I think the Somber Stone, it should be over there. The reason we rested at the bonfire was so that when this rock kills us, which it will, like, we have signed on to a ticking time bomb. There it is. And now we just explore until we die, which is coming. So I know there are 2 plus 8 stones here. I just don't know where the other one was. But I don't really need the other one right now. So that one girl on the surface is dying from Scarlet Rot. We know that much. And I can definitely see why. Oh well, there's another plus 7. Kinda needed that, to be honest. So that was our last flash, so this is essentially our last life. And if I can get that item, I'll be happy. Guess we just don't get to be happy. Yes, one of the things you might have noticed there is that the map on the underground locations doesn't show up until you actually find the map. So you saw it with us there. I'm gonna go left this time. Since we don't have any souls to lose, we might as well just get as much as we can out of this place. Ah! So you can get a path. That's neat. I was on my wondrous physics, and wondrous physics is only 1 use, it's not 5. I actually have 11 flasks now, by the way. That is amazing. Although the price has gone up. It is now 11. No, it is now 4 flasks per. Yeah, we're gonna get infected either way. Okay. I was like, maybe I can get there without getting infected, but no. To our left, I guess? So I didn't find a map when I was over at the river. So there's a city down there. There are actually 2 eternal cities. I'll show you that in the underground. This is the eternal city that we unlocked by defeating the whatever you call him, who's down here. The Great Lord. Radha? Something like that. So from here I got an item for Rani's quest, which was somewhere down here, I think. Yeah, somewhere down here. No, it was over here, Sacred Ground. And I got an infant skull from over here, which was weird. And a couple other items. Somewhere in here there's also the Mimic, which I thought was going to be a really cool summon for us. And it probably will be, eventually. The only issue that it has is that it doesn't take FP, it takes HP. So that's a problem. Oh, warming stone. I don't know what that is over there that's dead, but I don't really want to find out. Ah, that's awful big. Doesn't seem extremely useful to us either. Well, that's life go. Yeah. It is a shame that we can't just use our force. To get through these swamps, because the swamp in the overworld that also causes scarlet rot, you can just ride your horse through, and because you're not actually touching the water, you don't get scarlet rot. Alright, so now that we know the path roughly, we can just race to the end, and then hopefully we'll have enough flash to get us there. Although we need to remember not to be so hair trigger with our flask. Yeah, I think going to the platforms doesn't really benefit us. So we just gotta keep an eye out on our health. And when that final comes, we have to be a little quicker than that. But I think we have enough flash to make it to that door. And then hopefully there's a bonfire somewhere in the immediate vicinity, or we can just put our Scarlet Rot Cure on our hotbar. That would probably be a better solution. We can take that off, we can take that off. And then we'll get Preserving Glasses. Yeah, so we start here. And we just race towards that. That was too early. I hope that doesn't screw us over. Like, if we find that the flasks we have are not sufficient, we can always just go back to the bonfire and take our 5 of our flasks out of MP or FP and stick them in FP. Ah, I was too greedy. Too greedy. One more go. Do you have anything that helps resist Scarlet Rot? Like in that category of amulets? Go again. I think we go it when it's 2 ticks, so that way we just don't die. But even with just 2 ticks, that still limits the distance we can go. Being said, I think we'll make it. There's still 2 flasks left. This flask should get me to around where my desk was. I say, doesn't quite get me there. But this one should get me over the line. Then we cure ourselves. Then we grab this bonfire. And then we can go die some more. I wonder if there's anything behind the waterfall, or if it's just an easy way to get Scarlet Rot. Still no hope. Time for jumping. I can't really jump that, mate. So like I said, still a little bit lost as to where we're supposed to go at this point. The Grand Cloister. Oh, okay. You know, I kind of thought this was an item, but I guess not, huh? Because if it was an item, so here's a question. I have this ring. It says renders wearer immune to fall damage. When I jump down here, do you think it's going to render me immune to fall damage? Probably not, if I'm being honest. I've used it enough to know that what it says isn't always what it means. Like if I jumped straight down from here, I'd die. And I think I still took a little bit of damage, which is unfortunate. No, I just didn't heal up for my Scarlet Rot, did I? Hey, Kindred's Rots. You know, I'm something of a Kindred fan myself. But are these like actual Kindred of Rots? Hey there, guys. I'm just like you. Dude. Uncool. But we actually can test the fall damage now, can't we? And death. Yep. Remember, I'm immune to that. Yeah, I see a lot of people on the internet wondering if that ring is bugged. And I kinda do too, honestly. Because it feels like if you were immune to fall damage, you know, you would not die from falling. But, Elden Ring can get a little funky sometimes. Like, that fall is also a pretty decent fall, and we can survive that, so it's clear it has some kind of effect, but... Yeah, so if they just spam their ranged attack, there's no way I ever survive a combat session with these folks. And when you think you're out of range of them, you're not. You're still in range of them. Scorpion Stinger. That's all the treasure there is there. I wonder what it does. If there's like a weapon that could inflict scarlet rot, that'd be kind of cool. Scorpion Stinger causes scarlet rot buildup. That'd be a good off-my-hand weapon. We have the stats for it. Yeah. That was bound to happen. So I wonder if there's anything else interesting down here. Or if it's just a dagger. Like, I'd like there to be more down here. Oop. But I really don't know if there'll be anything else down here. And honestly, with the ring itself, I kind of, you know, expect that kind of thing from Friend Software sometimes. Like, these games aren't made in English, so it's reasonable to expect that there may be some errors in translation. I'm gonna go back out. This place is not fun. Would not recommend. I don't know where there's a +9 stone, but I'd like to. If I can figure out where there's a +9 stone, we could get our weapon pretty much to the maximum. So do I just travel out of here? It might be the play, honestly. Holy cow. I never agreed to come up here. Yeah, and I think we've gotten everything I care to get in this area. At least for now. Said I'm at an impasse with Rowney's quest. Like when I first got the doll, I could talk to it in this menu, which is a little weird. I'm gonna travel back to the start and see if there's like a map pillar anywhere around. Because if there is, that'd make exploring that area a little bit easier. It's just hard to say with map pictures. So if you want the doll, it should be in a coffin around here. Might be back this way. Yeah, I think it's like, it's either this one here or the one next to it, or that one back there. The one all the way back there has something else in it, but it's not the doll you're looking for. It was actually this bonfire here that I communed with the doll. And it's still possible at this bonfire. It's not possible at other bonfires. That is odd. I'm gonna go over here to the Eternal City and see if it's possible at that bonfire. Because it's not the one we were at the Lake of Rod.
Oh, a dogged
fellow.
Or is it merely thy habit to talk to dolls? Fine. Fine. I hadn't expected any soul to recognize me in this guise. But now the cat is out the bag. I cannot allow thee thy freedoms. Perform for me a service as recompense. Eliminate the baleful shadows which prowl these lands. The name of Rani the Witch is already sullied by thee. I will not brook disobedience in this matter.
Okay. Ha. So I guess the weird doll was just Rani. That makes things simpler. Although I don't know anything about this shadow. Baleful shadow? What? Oh god. Ma'am, as we are fighting, the mimics are piling up. And they're not your standard mimics, they're your electric mimics. A rare explodey variety that is well known for committing suicide. Ouch. Chain suicide too. Treasure. Ouch. I've heard jump attacks are pretty good. And I wanted to try them out. So this slime seems like a decent enemy to try that on. I never picked up the item, did I? Somber's missing zone 7. I need another one of those, I guess. So the nice thing about most shields is that they don't really protect from magic that often. Since this thing can't seem to get through the door. And it's having a lot of trouble attacking me. You are dead, right? You gotta tell me if you're dead. So we entered into Rani's service to get, Huh. To get the somber smithing stones. Because this was the easiest location where they could be found. That we could get our hands on. So do I need a key for this? I do, don't I? And I am lacking one, correct? Okay. Excuse me. I'm gonna go back to the what do you call them? The round table? You know, the jolly lock that claims to be pro-saving the world but never does anything. Yeah, those guys. I'm gonna buy a stone key off of them. So when I killed my third lord, the finger didn't say anything. I came back and talked to him, and he was just kind of there. He wasn't really impressed, and it was a little disappointing, honestly. I got another bell bearing. Silvises. For some reason, he tried to stop me from doing something, and he died. Which I know is a little worrying. We shouldn't just go around murdering people that try to stop you. Let's be fair, I kinda needed a way forward. And if that's over his corpse, that's over his corpse. Nothing to do with me. I'll pop one more of these so that I can upgrade my sword. So the reason I decided to continue upgrading this weapon is because I ended up looking over better options, and that crystal straight sword we found is probably a better option for like a pure mage build. But like I said in previous episodes, I kind of want to split my damage a bit so that what are you up to? Right, status is in here. 396. Yeah, I kind of want to split my damage so that way, if something goes wrong, I won't be stuck fighting a boss for like 40 years because I don't have a damage type other than my main damage type to actually kill them. So that is a good damage, actually. And now the explosions begin. It's like 207 per thrust. Isn't that ideal for a weapon like this one? But, oh god, you're shieldy boys. I come back later. Like when you played a little bit of Soulsborne, and you like run strength type builds, you know that there are, like, you could do more damage than that pretty easily with a good strength weapon, but what does this message say? Skill ahead. Okay, I'll take a skill. But like when you have a quick jabby weapon like this that can do 200 damage, that's really good. Ow. Let's go breaking the coffins. So I have tomorrow's episode of this done already and uploaded. So this is actually the day after tomorrow's episode. Yeah, no, it's just with things being a lot busier at work, fewer people around. Gotta record ahead some. And honestly, I don't mind with this one. I play it a lot in my spare time anyways, so... Like, I was reflecting on the amount of time I am in the game versus the amount of time I have recorded on Steam. Not on Steam, on YouTube. And I have, like... Tomorrow's episode is episode 13. So, they're roughly an hour every episode. Which is fairly sizable for a YouTube video. Especially on my channel where we tend to do like 15, 30 minute videos. Somewhere in that range. Damn, that flattens me with one hit. I think there is a chest there. Or maybe there's gotta be some value in this room. We spent 4K on that room, so we are getting whatever value we can. She's blowing on us. I don't know what the white stuff does. Maybe looks are slightly more dangerous now. Maybe I just cheese these guys from range. Like if I'm not within striking distance, they can't kill me. And I think our problem herein is been that their striking distance is pretty far. Right, they are these type of enemies, so we need to use the tracking weapon. Yeah, I guess they're pretty helpless at range. We do need to kill them. Yeah, I thought I saw a chest back here. So I heard it's a skill. It isn't honestly that impressive to me. Ooh, Nightmarish Sword, Night Maiden, and Sword Priest puppets. So these are puppets? You're telling me I'm losing fights to puppets? I'm not sure I'm okay with that, if I'm being honest. And then we go this way. To find a way to avoid the ball. Well, that was not as difficult as I had imagined. If only you were as good at avoiding balls as I am, you'd be safe. Yeah, I'm actually just gonna go straight up the stairs because I don't really want the thing to murder me. And I don't really see a way of getting rid of it. Hello. Oh, great. Explode. So the lesson here is just to cheese the balls. Which sounds very wrong. But I'm just gonna run to get my souls. Like, I don't really want to fight all of these people. Then again, I have to take this one because I think it'd be too risky to avoid trying to avoid these enemies. There we go. Now we can shoot the big ball from down here. Yeah, so Ranny in this game is a bit like... she's a bit like a Chinebio character, if I'm being completely honest. Like, she definitely sounds delusional when you talk to her. Which is, I guess, not that out of common in a place like this. Hey, stop. Yeah. Like, you help her get, because she wants you to defeat the general we were fighting last episode. I, at the time, didn't know that was part of her quest, so if I had, I would have visited her first, so that I wouldn't, like, skip the first aspect of the quest. She wants you to go to the city of Nocturne. And once you're in Nocturne, fuck you. I don't even know where I'm going. But yeah, she wants you to kill the general. So you can go to the city of Nocturne, because he's holding back that star that crashes into the continent. And the star opens up the city of Nocturne. It's down here. It's right in the Cilia River that we visited before. How do you actually pronounce that? Nocturne? Nocturne, I think, is closest. I'm gonna come. Whew. We'll kill these guys, because they're fun to kill. It's just the fact that they kamikaze their friends after they die. It's just so much fun. That's like 46k souls. No, 4.6k souls. Every time? That's money. I've definitely had worse grinding spots. I gotta go check out that room to see if there's anything in it. Because if there's nothing in it, we can just use it to cheese this one. And I don't have to worry about death. I do have to worry about death in here. Fucking hell. Oh, that's 30k souls gone, guys. All because we could not avoid a big ball. And they're not that fast either. Like, they're very slow. It's just when one of them falls on top of your head. Eh. So now we'll do the run strat. So we got nothing to lose. I guess we have 4.6k, but if we go into that room, we'll just get trapped again and die. So that is not a viable solution. We just have to avoid this one. Dude. We get caught in the scenery so much. Future goals for the Let's Play. We're going to be trying to get some better armor. Because we're still using our beginning clothing. Which is okay. It's not bad. It's just it needs an upgrade if we're going to go into the late game areas. Like, we're kind of stuck here in the mid game. Because we don't have good health and we don't have good... Well, our damage is good. It's our health that's the problem. But we can't really solve the health problem until we've actually fixed our damage problem. Ouch. It's weird that there's no invincibility frames for that. Because it seems like there's invincibility frames for other chest openings or world interaction, so I kind of thought there would be, but yeah, doesn't matter too much. We can get back there with minimal effort. We got a backstab for our troubles. So now if one of these men slice us, dude, I was just saying that if one of these men slice us, we'll probably die, but look at that. Our early game investment into vitality, well, vigor, it's actually paid off. We're gonna come back here. So we can avoid the ball. So the unique problem with that area that this area right here proposes to us that we haven't seen in other areas is that we have the answers to both enemy sets in here. Like, the melee fighter mimics, they go quickly to the sword. And the female caster, not like caster, but like sword person. I'm gonna see if I can bait him out. That one's faster, so maybe I can kill him before. The other one gets to me? Yeah. Alright. Dude's got good damage. Ouch. So that's what the jump attacks are for. You just probably should heal before going in for a blow trade like that. I can't believe we're an hour into this. I don't know if I'm going to show any more of Noxtella off on camera. Like, this place is... it's not that entertaining, honestly. So I've been watching, I assume most people who enjoy anime have been watching Attack on Titan. When I saw these things for the first time, I thought, it looks a lot like the Titan transformations in that show. While they're glowing with like the yellow lightning. Very similar. Kinda cool. That's why I was kind of afraid to approach them when I first saw them. It was like, we have seen mimics become giants before. And if like there's a lightning giant? I haven't seen anything like that in this game, but don't really want to find out anything about them either. Why though? Oh. I see. Well, there was a way to cheese this one all along. A larval tier. The larval tiers are how you respec. So if we wanted to, we could become a pure warrior, just like that. We don't really want to, though. Gonna go magic. Magic has not done us wrong so far. It likely won't in the future. Kinda wish I could summon Kindred of Rot for this area up here. If I could, it'd be a lot nicer. I'd also use a rune arc if I could. Ouch! Thick jump attack, bro. Well, we are at our hour mark, pretty much. We're not going to get back to this area by the time a minute has passed, so I'll start heading in that direction if we do. Any final thoughts I have? Let me think. Yeah, we'll probably continue with Ronnie's quest. She's a doll person, so that's a little weird, but she seems like not as crazy as the Crimson people. Like, of the two factions we're in with, yeah, I'm not really into the Volcano Manor. Well, Ronnie is a bit uppity. She's also got the delusional side to her it's appreciated. Yeah, looks like we're not gonna make it. Either way, I will see you guys in the next episode of Elden Ring. Bye for now.